Hey guys, putting on my shoes. All right, where are we? Hey Skits, Skits is the first one in. Happy Sunday, Eric and chat. Hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. Hey Jessica, Jessica, you made it. How are you? Jessica says, Grand Risings everyone, and I love you. I love you too, Sissy. Thank you for being here. Kat says, am I here? It's an interesting question. Are we? And where exactly is here? Let's see. Kat says she ended up on an old live stream. Huh? What was I talking about? Spatulas? Anna says, good morning, Yogi. Good morning, Anna. I have a small cut on the tip of my tongue due to the mouth guard that I wear. Not every single night. I'm supposed to wear it every night. To prevent, grinding the teeth. It's actually also to help because of the misalignment of the jaw, mitigate pain. However, sometimes at night something happens and just the edge, the rim, and it cut right at the tip of my tongue, which makes talking a little difficult, more so than usual. And for someone who is uh, earning their livelihood by talking, it's not a good thing. I will persevere. Sissy says, good morning, beautiful Anna and everyone. So, you know what? I'm thinking about victimhood. My poor cat thinks she's a victim of not getting enough food. As the keeper of food, my only job is to provide for her every single morning upon demand. Anyway, victimhood and cause and effect, which we can consider karma, right? Just big misunderstanding of karma. Karma, it's a word that's carried over into, it's a Sanskrit word. It simply means motion. And that it has carried over somehow in Western thought as punishment, as justice, as meting out that which others deserve. We never think of it in terms of, hey, Miss Pepper, that we have what we're experiencing, we always point outwards. And we say things like, you'll get yours. I believe in karma, you'll be punished for what you did. Never ever considering that maybe we are living with the results of the karma that we created upon ourselves. And someone else is just acting out the karmic effects. Literally doing us a favor, if we realize that. In yoga, the Bhagavad Gita is basically a path of transcending our karma. That we have karma yoga, which literally means the yoga of action, of selfless service, where we do the stuff in the world for the good of others as much as possible, providing service for others, surrendering the results to God, to Krishna. Then we have Bhakti Yoga, which is the yoga of devotion. Everything we do is devoted to God. When God is the ultimate cause, all the effects are from God. Then we have Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga is the yoga of insight, self-inquiry, sacred study of ourselves and texts, in which when we realize our true self, we realize the pinpoint, the creation of karma itself, right? And then we have Raja Yoga, Royal Yoga, King of Yoga, which is the 8th path of yoga. And it offers using those 8 paths from the ethical viewpoint all the way up to samadhi, the end result of meditation, of transcending karma. All of which are viable in great ways, hey Lee, of transcending karma. Simply being aware that we are karma-making machines is a big, big. Every single action begets infinite actions of which we cannot even know the end result. Meaning that right now we are experiencing the end result of the original cause of whatever brought about the universe to begin with. Here's what I love. So, anyway, here's how we can transcend karma by giving everything over to God, being of selfless service, by meditation. Meditation slips us in the gap. The gap is that still point of existence itself, in which neither thought, and thought being the ancestor of every action, is producing karma. So little by little, we transcend karma. But here's a way that's not talked about in yoga that much. Course in Miracles, forgiveness. Knowing there's no actual effects have no actual cause here in this world other than our own thoughts. And that the original thought, the only thought that matters, is being alive as a thought in the mind of God. When we wake up to that, then we no longer deal with the effects. We go straight to the cause. The mind is the cause of everything. So when the mind is steeped in love, and when we forgive the effects, but keep our mind on the cause, we've transcended karma. It still plays out in this world as it always will, but we are awakening from this world, beginning to dream a happier dream, one loving thought at a time. And that's what I wrote about this morning. So you want a better world, you can go out and do all kinds of stuff. You can protest violence. You can, who knows, whatever inspires you. And all of that's good stuff. But it's not going to change the world. The world's just going to keep rolling along in its karma machine. Truly want to change the world, start. You don't even have to make this huge effort of changing your thoughts. Be aware of the thoughts that you have. Be aware that they are the ultimate cause of every single bit of karma that we experience in this world. And Kat says, is William here? I haven't seen William in a while. And then we begin to choose loving thoughts. I can choose peace instead of this. I can choose love instead of this. One loving thought at a time, and our world is transformed. We always perceive the thoughts that we have, the beliefs that we have. Change your thoughts, and we Kat says, be aware of your thoughts, focus. Oh, Kat says William was in my live this morning. I hope he's doing well. It's been a while since I've seen William in one of my live streams. Maybe several weeks. Kat says, that was my message this morning, Yogi. Just be aware of where my focus is. Yep, and then just a slight shift. It doesn't have to be this huge battle. Don't battle your thoughts. Just be aware and then shift. Choose what you want. This is why Gerald Jambowski, in his book, what is it? Love is letting go of fear. Sorry, a very concise workbook for the course, and I believe 12 lessons. That if peace is your objective, if peace is your only objective in every interaction, if I go into my live stream and my only objective is peace, then everything I do is going to be shifted towards making that objective a reality, right? If I'm experiencing thoughts, if I'm having thoughts, if I'm choosing thoughts that are creating a non-peaceful experience, whose fault is it? The people coming in, or my response to those people? My perception that I've created by the thoughts that I'm having. I'm not choosing peaceful thoughts. That's not bypassing, and it's not ignoring a situation. It's seeing through the situation to the ultimate cause. I love that, Kat. Kat says, a sunflower is a symbol of always looking for your source, turning your head towards the source. Beautiful metaphor. Anna says, choose what you want. Absolutely. Kat says, Lee says, I want to say something aloud amongst my friends, but in a nice way. Absolutely, Lee. Always. Anna says, thank you, Kat. Jessica, you still with us? Hey, music says, when I choose to replace negative and fear-driven thoughts with loving and peaceful thoughts, I get a sense of discomfort and resistance. What is your advice? That's interesting. Jessica, let me answer this and we'll do some breath work. What is my advice? When I choose to replace negative thoughts, it's not surprising that you're experiencing resistance because it is the ego and it's fear. Sit with it. Don't try to change the negative thoughts. Don't try to change the resistance. Sit with it. Experience it fully. You can even ask yourself, what is this telling me? I really can't give advice, do this and then this will change. Because I think everyone's going to be different with it. But we need to figure out, why is there resistance? Why is there discomfort? The only way we can do that is to be present to it. Can you love your way through discomfort and resistance? Can you say, I'm going to sit with this? I'm going to offer this love until I can understand it. What is my resistance showing me? What am I resistant to? What is this discomfort telling me? What is this discomfort showing me? We have a tendency to say, choose only love, think only love, always be positive, and to push all the negative stuff away. Then we miss the message. We miss the message that resistance and discomfort is telling us. What is the message? I don't know what your message is going to be. Only you'll know that, and you can only know that by sitting with it, befriending it, asking it. Where do you feel it in your body? And then ask the sensation, ask that body part, ask your heart. Kat says, knowing this is an ego's ploy is valuable. Agreed. All right, breathwork. You're welcome, music. Let us know. Let us know how things work for you. So again, this is why I always offer with that, positive always. We miss the message. This is why in the Tao Te Ching, the two blend together and you have the opposite of each within the yin and the yang. It's the path of least resistance. Not meaning that we always take the easy way. It means that we are offering least resistance to what we are experiencing. Why? Why am I experiencing this? What is this? What is the message? Lee says, Yogi, I think we should try and get through to Marlon so he understands. Willow wants to rejoin the lives, but feels uncomfortable. Okay, Lee. Willow is a valuable member of my live streams. She's a friend. Not only has Willow reached out when she has been experiencing some really bad times, whenever she has thought that I am experiencing a bad time, she might just sense something on a live stream. Sometimes she's right, sometimes she isn't. It doesn't matter. She's reached out to me. What an awesome friend. Someone who, is experiencing so much pain and discomfort and yet still finds time and the willingness to reach out to someone. So I certainly don't want her feeling uncomfortable at all. And I can do that, Lee. Remind me. I do need reminders. I can do that, Lee. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Hey, Carl. All right, let's do breath work. I wanted to do a breath work that is going to be relaxing and also offer. Sissy says, ask A team. Well, thank you, Sissy. Now that theme song is going to be in my head all day. um, I wanted to do a breath work that was relaxing as also as pain mitigating. So we want to mitigate pain and we want to relax. We want to enter into that a more restful state. We're going to do that by extending the inhalation and exhalation just a little bit. I like to do that 4x4 breath, valuable breath, but let's do it just a little bit more. Okay, easy. 5x5. We're going to do 10 rounds. So I'm going to breathe in for a count of 5. We do that by extending the breath with that ha sound. Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi means victorious, but we like to call it the ocean's breath. Remember that sound? Gentle snore. When we snore, the throat constricts a little bit. As we constrict the throat, it stimulates the vagal nerve, which is the nerve that's responsible for bringing us in that pain, reactive, fight or flight, back down to that responsive, less pain, responsiveness. He says, yes, please do breath work. So, for those who are going to participate, and then we'll wrap things up in just a minute. Hey, Bob. Bob says, do a backflip. Man, you know what? Bob, I'm sorry you came here so late. I started the whole live stream off with a backflip. I would do it again. But I think I would actually have to do a forward flip, right? To start things over. If I've done a backflip, I need to reverse it and do a front flip. So maybe when I end the live stream, I'll do a front flip. The only way to tell, you got to hang out for a little bit. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Just say ha. Let your shoulders drop. Make sure you pet your cat if you have a cat handy. A dog will do. Put a gentle smile on your face. Gentle smile. Physiologically, we reduce fear, discomfort. We lessen pain just with that smile on the face. Only a gentle smile. Gentle smile playing on the lips. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Feel the sensation at the tip of the nose as you breathe in. Feel the sensation at the tip of the nose as you breathe out. Bring that same soft, gentle focus down to your belly and watch how your belly rises as you breathe in and falls as you breathe out. Very easily, as you breathe in, enter that ha sound, the sound of the ocean's wave. And listen as the wave crashes back down. Ha, ha sound. Breathing in, breathing out. Watch how the belly rises as you breathe in with that ha sound and the belly falls back. Natural wave, sound of the ocean. This is an infinite love-filled ocean of which we are a wave, cresting and falling, extending love, contracting back in a state of love, but always love. I'm going to count to 3, and then we're going to take our first breath in for a count of 5, gentle pause, exhale through the nose for a count of 5, extending the breath using that ha sound. We're not drawing in air quick, we're just drawing it in little, letting it go. We're going to begin, 1, 2, 3, and breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last breath out for 2, 3, 4, 5. And let the breath go. Let it settle on its own easy and natural pattern. Just going to sit here for an instant. We're going to continue with an easy meditation. Very easy. We're going to use a mantra called So Hum. It's the natural mantra of the breath. It occurs on its own. You don't have to do anything other than when you breathe in, not purposely, but whenever the breath comes in on its own, think the mantra So, and as you exhale, think Hum. In between breaths, just rest until the next breath comes completely on its own, and So Hum. Just for a minute. Breathing in, So Hum. We're listening to it. So Hum. A natural mantra. And just sit. Relaxed. At ease in your body, at ease in your mind. When you're ready, let the mantra go. Just sit for an instant and then open your eyes. I'll see you in the chat. We'll wrap things up. All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up in a minute. You're welcome, Jessica. I hope that helps. When I saw you in Cats, I started thinking of the best breath to offer. that would help you relax, would help you get ready to sleep and get some rest, and also help mitigate the pain a bit. Willa says, sorry I'm late. My internet is bad. That's okay, Willa. Willa says, morning, Yogi. Morning, my friend. And it says, thank you so much, Yogi. I feel relaxed and I choose loving, peaceful thoughts. And that's what we give to each other. Anna, you amaze me because I always only ever, that's right, I said only always ever have seen you offer loving, peaceful thoughts to everyone. Jessica says, that's what I'm going to do now is sleep. Will says, hope all is good. I hope you get some good rest, Jessica. All is pretty good, Willa. I got to head out in just a minute. Willa says, morning, Anna. Hey, MDL, thank you so much, my friend, for coming in. Thank you for those kind words. Hey, MDL, I'm subscribed to you, my friend. And I got all the notifications, so I'm looking forward to getting to know you and your channel. Willa says hi to Soul. Sissy says, good morning, beautiful Star Willow. Carl says, man, I'm in danger to myself when I'm alone with my thoughts. Do you have any ideas on how I can control it? Do you think meditation works? Well, I've practiced meditation for really over half my life, more than half my life at this point, which shows you two things. I've been meditating for a long time and I'm pretty old. And yes, it works. It's changed my life. And continue with that. Meditation isn't about controlling your thoughts. You will never be able to control your thoughts. You don't want to control your thoughts. Who is it that's doing the controlling? You want to shift your perspective to the witness to the thoughts. When you're truly the witness, then you are removing yourself from always being in the effect of those thoughts. As a witness, which is the first thing you cultivate as in mantra meditation, you transcend the thoughts. You notice them, but you are not at their effect. You're not at their mercy. You realize you are not your thoughts. Here's the thing. When I'm alone with my thoughts, why do you think they're your thoughts? Just because they occur in your head? They're just thoughts. The key is to just witness them, to know that just because you have a thought doesn't mean it's true. Just because you have a thought doesn't mean you have to act upon it. Just because you have a thought doesn't mean you have to always experience the effect of those thoughts. Beautifully said and succinctly said by Sissy. Observe, but do not absorb. And it says, wishing everyone a beautiful and blessed day. Sissy says, we love you, Jess. So meditation is not trying to control your thoughts. It's learning to witness your thoughts in a loving and compassionate way. You are that love and you are that compassion. Carl, do you have any other form of social media? I think you said you're not on Facebook. If you had Facebook Messenger, though, just Messenger. You don't have to have all of it. I would teach you meditation. Kat says, of Course in Miracles is brain training. It is. Perfect for controlling your thoughts. Thank you, Kat. Course in Miracles provides such gentle instructions. Only loving thoughts are true. Everything else is an illusion. Because we believe in those illusions, we create an illusory world. We look around and we see a world of separation, a world of pain, a world of division, divisiveness, the same thing. And we think, well, that's real, that's reality. Never realizing our thoughts have created that reality, but it's not true reality because only the loving thoughts are real. So, Carl, let me know when you do that. Hey, guys. Intrusive thoughts. Big love, Eric and crew. Big love to you, my friend. Thank you, Kat. All right, so I'm going to head out. I'm going to take my walk. Love you guys. And it says only loving thoughts are real. One thing I want to add, as soon as we hear that, we say, I'm only going to think loving thoughts. And then we drive ourselves crazy because we have all the opposite of those thoughts occurring in our brain. What it means is we don't always have to go around thinking loving thoughts. It's that loving thoughts only are ultimate reality. So when we recognize that we are having these negative thoughts, when we are thinking fearful thoughts, if it's not love, it's fear. If it's not love, it's fear. And fear have created the conditions of this world. Then we just make that shift over. We relax. That's the key. Don't fight your thoughts. Don't fight your thoughts. Observe, relax, and then just by realizing their illusion, you start looking. If this is an illusion, then what's real? Then those loving thoughts come to you completely on their own. That's key. Hey, Will, I'm going to reach out to you in just a minute. I won't be able to reply back until I come back from my walk. It's going to be about an hour today. Love you guys. Hey, Super Champion. Buenos dias. Good day to you, my friend. My Spanish teacher. Sal once said, love should control your life, not fear. I agree. And I would go so far to say that love doesn't control. Love just is. Will says, I'll be waiting, my friend. I'm going to send it out now. And then you can respond, and then I'll respond back right after. All right. Love you guys.